Welcome to part 3 of our chicken journey here at our new homestead. And today we're going to work on the roost for our chickens. It's a very exciting day, so stick around. Let's get to it.
This video covers the roosting room, backyard chicken setup number 3.
Well, welcome back. Here we are inside the roosting room of our chicken building, and this area right here, as you can see along this wall, is where I'm going to put the new chicken roost. And the chicken roost is going to be a 3-tier chicken roost, simply because the chickens have a pecking order, and the queenies, they like to be up on the top row, and then the hierarchy goes from the top to the middle to the bottom. So it'll look sort of like bleachers when I get in, and I think that'll make them pretty happy. It's a pretty roomy little place for them to roost, so I'm looking forward to building it for them. The roost itself is going to have some skids on the bottom to give it stability, because I don't want it to, when they're hopping up and down on it, and I don't want it to rock at all. So I'm going to put some 8-foot long skids on the bottom to build the rows, the bleachers up on from there. So I want it to be stable, so that it's good and stable when they jump up, because if it's not, if it's wiggly and flimsy, it makes them nervous and they won't roost on it. So I'm going to build it 8 feet wide, and it's going to be 14 feet long. And that's a tricky one, because the opening that I have to get this the big old roost in here is only the arch in between the nesting room and the brooding room, which is only 4 feet wide and about 6 feet tall. So that's a tricky one. So let's head over to the shop, and let's put our thinking caps on and figure out how to get a 8 by 14 foot structure through a 4 foot by 6 foot door, and put it right here in this room. So let's head over to the shop. Okay, here we are in the shop. We got our thinking caps on. I think I got figured out a plan here for us. This is really not too complicated. Actually pretty simple fix here. What I'm going to do is, this is the top view of the roost. This is top view. This is a front view looking like this right here, and this view over here is a side view looking at the left side of this roost. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to use 4 rails, and those rails, they're all about 92 inches long, so that'll give me stability forward and aft, longitudinally. And then the transverse support will be supported by the roost itself. So I have transverse and longitudinal support, so when the chickens jump up onto the rails, it doesn't wobble, because they don't like to be on a wobbly structure. All right, so what we're going to do is, I'm going to build this. If you look at the left side here, I'm going to build the unit. I'm going to build the unit by building these pieces and installing them inside the roost, because I can take this unit right here through that archway real easy if I just turn it the long way and go right through, because it's only 54 inches tall, and it'll walk right through the archway. Even though it's long, it'll still go through. That's cool. So if you'll look at these things that are painted yellow here, these yellow items are what I'm going to shift loose out there, and I'll install those inside the roost. So when I take these four side pieces, I can install these rails in place and put the top rails on while it's in place, and that'll pull it all together and square it all up. And that way I can build it inside the roost without having to drag in a 14-foot long structure and an 8 feet wide structure through a 4 foot wide door. So let's go ahead and get this show on the road and we get this built, and hopefully we'll have this installed by the end of the day. So let's get saddled up. Well, we got her done. And I tell you what, I could have picked a lot better day to do it on a day that we didn't have 98 degrees on the thermometer outside. This little metal building is just scorching hot in here. So I wished I'd have put the exhaust fan in first before I started this, but it is what it is. But anyway, I got the rails in. I routed off the edges. I guess you noticed me routing them. But that rounds off this edge on these 2x4s, so the chickens' feet are flat with, you know, they got curly toes, so they can sit here and curl on that rail nice and comfortable. And it doesn't, it's more comfortable for their feet. You talk about spoiling our girls, we're gonna spoil them. But I got 3 good rails, and there's plenty of room for them to stretch out in here. I left it 2 feet away from the wall back here deliberately. I wanted to, when this chicken is sitting right here and she poops, it doesn't just destroy the wall. So I'm gonna end up coming back in here, putting in a piece of 1/4-inch plywood all the way down this wall right here, covering that wall. So whenever I get ready to clean this roost out, I can come in here with my pressure washer and just wash down that wall and wash down these rails real quick and clean out all my pine shavings out from under here, out the little clean out door, and she'll be nice and spick and span. And I'll do that periodically, however often I need to do it to keep it clean in here. So we've enjoyed getting this part 3 of the roost for the chicken building done for you. I'm glad you tagged along with me on this day of work, and looking forward to doing the next step in this chicken journey together. So if you like our channel and you like our videos, we ask you to subscribe and be a part of our Homestead family with us. So until me and Nancy see you next time here in the chicken building, we always want to say, by His hands we are fed. Give us, Lord, our daily bread. Amen.
Thank you for watching our videos. We love making them. If you like our videos, we ask you to partner with us in our mission by sharing our videos from YouTube and post from Facebook to all social medias. It really inspires and encourages us. Some great places to share is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Please like if you like this video, subscribe, click the notification button so you never miss another video. Click below for products we used in the videos, and you could also partner with us without spending a penny. We welcome your encouraging comments, prayers, and questions. And thank you for watching and sharing our videos and posts. Have a blessed day.